Loveade.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, this is the part 2 of my collection update, but these are the albums that I will be selling. So we have here Secret Numbers, Doom Cheetah, we have here Woods Set, Yun Sang's Beautiful Scar, then we have Hansung was wait, I can see it. Hansung was Fame, and then ABA6 Salute, and then Got7 EP. Oh yeah, I'm just doing a intro for this video, and then after this, I'll have my flip through with the voiceover in it. I'm contemplating whether to keep these two or not, but gonna be selling this, definitely this one. I don't think they have a white version of this. There's only a green one, and the only different version of this is the member versions, like the photo book. This is the JB one, and I'm trying to find Jackson or Bam Bam because they are my bias, but I can't find any. Like all of the listings that I found, they only have JB version, and if this doesn't sell, I'm gonna keep it. But I'm definitely gonna sell this for the white version. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, let's get on to the voiceover and flip through part. So, for the first album in this video, this is a mystery album, 101 inspired mystery album, and I got AB6 Salute, which is a purple one. And then as you can see, it didn't came with a outer box. This was supposed to have an outer box, but then the seller didn't send it because she said that it was too damaged, so she didn't send it. And yeah, I didn't really know that she's not going to send this album because it's a mystery album. But yeah, I asked her whether if I can, buy the outer box. Like, I'm gonna order another mystery album, and then I asked her if she can send like the outer box with my another order, and then she said she's gonna give it to me for free, which is I'm really grateful. I'm really willing to buy the outer box. I'm willing to pay just so that I can have the outer box and the CD is going to be protected. But yeah, and then for the songs, I really tried listening to this album, but then yeah, I tried listening to it over and over again, but not even one song grew onto me. Like, I didn't really like any of it. Like, I don't really listen to A-Basics. Like, I haven't listened to at least one song before this album came. So yeah, this is the only album that I have listened up until now, and it didn't really grow on me. But I think I will try another album of them. We have here the CD, and then after the CD we have the message card. This is an album inclusion, so it came with the unsealed album. This is not counted like as a mystery inclusion. So we have here a, I don't really know what to call this. This is not a sticker. Like, the material of this, mini things is like a postcard material. Yeah, and then for this we have a postcard-ish, like a group photo, and the material is like a plastic PVC something. And then for the photo card, I'm really glad that this came with a photo card. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna get a photo card, but we have Hasung One's Twilight Zone photo card, and then we have Hasung One's sneaker postcard. Then for the last one is 101's Beijing Young's I Promise You puzzle piece. And as you can see here, I'm putting the CD and the photo book in the actual outbox because The seller has already sent me the outbox, and for this album, this is another mystery album wherein I bought like another mystery album for the sake of the seller actually sending the outer box of a B6 salute. But yeah, I'm really glad I bought it because I got like this really good album. This is Fame by Han Sung Wo. This came with like, you know, the 3 inclusions and 1 unsealed album. This is the photo book, and I'm gonna have a flip through. So yeah, for this album, I really like all of the songs. In the first listen, yeah, I liked 4 out of the rest of the songs, but then when listening to the whole album again and again, the remaining songs actually grew on me. Out of all of the concepts in the different versions of this album, I really love this album, but then I'm gonna sell it for the sake of buying another version, which is the Sung version, the version wherein it's all white. You know, the cover is white, the photo book is white, the concept is color white. Yeah, I really like Sungwo because, you know, X1 is one of my picks during the program, and I'm really glad that he made it. So yeah, I think I'm right. There is 6 songs in here. This is the outbox. Yeah, I'm really glad that this is the album that came with the Mr. album. But then yeah, for the inclusions, we have here 2 postcards, one with the Han concept and then one with a Wu concept. I think Wu is the most, you know, popular concept because his, you know, half naked. But yeah, and then this is a bookmark, which is kind of a photo card. I'm treating it as a photo card. It's gonna be on my photo card binder, and yeah. Then this is the CD, which is, you know, the packaging is really good. Like, I really like this type of packaging with the CD because it's really protected. Like, it's in a kind of like a jewel case, and then the lyrics is like the cover, you know. Yeah, it's very cute. Yeah, then just gonna put everything here before going through the rest of the inclusion that came with the mystery album. So for the inclusions, the first one is a poster from B173, their album Spark. I think that is the album. Yeah. And then we have another one of this postcard from X1's first mini album. Yeah, I already have this. I don't think I'm gonna trade for the other version because it's really hard to trade postcards and it's been a long time. So yeah, and then after that we have here Doyon's message card from Hangul and Doyon's soulmate. So for this album, this is another mystery album, which is Doom Cheetah's Secret Number. Yeah, this album is a mystery album, but it didn't came with any inclusion except for the album inclusion itself. I tried listening to the 2 tracks in this album. There's only 2 tracks because this is a single album. It was Doom Cheetah and Hola. I tried listening to both of them, but yeah, I did not really like it. It didn't grow on me, and yeah, here's Jinny, and she's one of the reason I knew Secret Number, and then Minji. So yeah, as you can see, I'm waving my hand here, and yeah, there are the both members that I really like, and yeah, just a segue. As you can see, the pages like came out of the spine because You know, this is a very large album. That's why the pages are coming out of the spine. Coming back to Minji and Jinny, I knew Secret Number because of Genie. Because Genie was supposed to debut with Blackpink, if I can remember it properly. She was actually part of the survival program, The Unit, which I partially watched. And then Minji, of course, she joined Produce 101, which is the first season, and then Produce 48, the third season of the Produce series. And she's one of my picks in both programs, though I did not really watch Produce 101 season 1. I am still not a K-pop fan of any groups when Produce 101 season 1 aired, but in Produce 48 I really like Minji. So, editing mark here. I just noticed that I said something wrong earlier. Ginny is not actually a part or a contestant of the survival program, the unit. She's actually a contestant in Produce 48, the same survival program Minji joined. Yeah, I mistook Ginny as Yuna Kim. Yuna Kim is also a trainee that was supposed to debut with the Blackpink members, but then she did not. And then she actually joined the unit. So Yuna Kim is actually the participant in the unit survival program, and Ginny is in Produce 48. Yeah, I'm sorry for the wrong information I said earlier. I just want to correct that. Okay, for this album, this is GOT7's new EP, GOT7. And I'm kind of contemplating whether to sell this or not because while taking pictures of all of the albums and K-pop merch that I'll be selling, including this album, I was actually listening to the tracks of this album and it was just way too good. Like the songs, like it started with Na 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 and then I listened to the rest and I didn't know the title because I was way too occupied taking pictures of all of the albums and all of the merchandise. I didn't have the time to check the titles, but oh my gosh. And the album, it was no skip. I was just vibing the whole time. I was just vibing with the music. Yeah, it was just way too good. But I still want to sell this album, but if no one buys it, then obviously I'm gonna keep it because no one bought it. But yeah, I do hope someone buys it because I really need the funds. Yeah. And just a disclaimer with all of the news and controversies happening with some of the members that please do know that I do not tolerate such acts. If ever those are true, I do not tolerate such acts, but I still want to commemorate or respect their past contribution to the group and the K-pop industry. That's for the disclaimer. And yeah, I do hope someone purchase this album, and if someone does, then thank you very much because I really need the funds because I'm still in college. I need the money. Yeah, but if no one does, well, still thank you because this album is way too good like to sell. I don't know, it was just a pop literally. To be honest, I don't want to sell this, but I do need the funds, and I think I'm gonna be happier if someone is going to be happy with this album, then I'm happy for them. So for the inclusion, we have the CD. It's actually inside the outer box. And then we have the lyric book, which is specific to JB, and then as well as the photo book. And And then we have a JB poster. And lastly, we have the group poster. This is Liam Sang's Beautiful Scar. This is actually a mystery album and it came with like three mystery inclusions, but yeah, it's on the first part. So for this second part of the video or the collective update, I'm just gonna have the flip through of this. Yeah, and for the songs in this album, let me just say that all of them are really good. And then concept of this album is just I really like the concept of this, like all the flowers and stuffs. Yeah, and then for the songs of this album, like it's really good. Like Beautiful Scar is one of my favorite songs. Like, and then I listened to some. I think there are 3 to 4 songs in this album, and yeah, I really liked all of them. Like I don't know the title because most of the time when I'm listening to this album, I'm doing something else. So yeah, I didn't really have the time, or I didn't really look whenever the songs change. So yeah, and I think this album is just so good. Like Leon Sang is obviously my bias in X1, and I really hope that he's gonna have a comeback soon because he's currently on a group and he can't really, go out there and promote as a soloist because I think he's focusing in his group. For the photo card collection update, it was supposed to be a part 3, but I'm including it in this video because I already filmed something for the photo card collection update part, but I didn't really like it. Plus, I only have a few photo cards back then. So, yeah, currently these are my photo cards. So, a little sneak peek. Yeah. So, I currently have them out of my binder because I just changed my photo card sleeves because originally I am using this one. These are a lot smaller than the current sleeves that I'm using. Right now I'm using this blueberry sleeves. This one came with 10 extra sleeves. That's why I'm using this. Plus this is a lot more bigger because as you can see I have here 2 photo cards, and one of them is a little longer, and I think I have at least 6 photo cards of this size. That's why I'm just using this because I want like a uniform photo card sleeve size. And then some of these cards are from a collective haul that I'm currently doing. I have a few photo cards on the way. That's why I didn't do like a photo card collection update. I'm thinking on doing a for photo card reorganizing or restoring and actually storing my new photo cards like on the way. So yeah, they are currently here. I know this is not like a lot because I don't really want my collection photo card collection to grow as much. Like I want to have photo cards that I really want, not just getting the photo card for the sake of collecting. So I'm only planning on using one binder for my entire collection. So if ever a photo card does not fit, I have to either let some of the photo cards go to actually store new ones or just stop collecting. But we don't know. I might change my mind in the future. In a binder, I can fit around 24 pocket sleeves. I can store like, if back to back, I can store like 80 to 160 photo cards. I'm only gonna have at least 150 photo cards max. I hope, because I don't really wanna spend like so much in these. Yeah, I know some might, get angry for what I'm saying, but personally, I don't like spending so much cards. If you're gonna see my collection, most of these are not non-random PCs, like very cheap ones, like $1 or sometimes less than $1. I think out of all of my I only have 5 photocard pulls from an album, because yeah, I don't really buy as much sealed albums. I only buy unsealed ones. But yeah, in the future, I think I might buy sealed ones. I think my next video is going to be a collective haul, because I have a few photo cards on the way, and I think I'm gonna buy like 2 or 3 albums. But I think that will come out a lot later, maybe 3 or 4 months later, because my school is about to start, and I don't think I can film and edit while school is ongoing. So I might just post whenever I have like a week off. And then after the collective haul, I think I'm gonna do my photo card reorganizing or restoring, or just generally storing my photo cards.
Slow it down, make it bouncy. 지금부터 fly. 좀 다른 spicy. 청양고추 vibe.